This is Mike from Improv Now. Join me on my Bahama vacation.
I am here to tell you today about a vacation that I had recently, because we all enjoy looking at other people's vacation slides. So I happened to bring a bunch along. Now, the thing is, I kind of forgot where it was that I went on vacation. So where did I go on vacation?
Bahamas.
The Bahamas. Excellent. Let us see the first slide from my vacation to the Bahamas. Well, as you can see, this is us getting off the plane. Now, as it turns out, there was a lot of alcohol involved on the plane, and we were having a really good party on the plane. Unfortunately, the captain was also having a really good party on the plane, so he had to slide down the exit ramp. As you can see, the captain had just a bit too much to drink, and she was forcefully ejecting fluids while we slid down the entry ramp to the Bahamas. Okay, can I have the next slide? But I was so happy to be at the Bahamas that I was just going, yay! Unfortunately, that was about the time that one of the Bahamians rode over my foot in his motor scooter. But it was okay. Now, the rest of our tour group, meanwhile, was observing the various indigenous life forms who had, as it turns out, in the Bahamas, they have trained monkeys to act out famous works of art, and there's one acting out The Thinker right now that we were all watching. Okay, next slide. Okay, so this is just a few seconds later. As you can see, I'm holding my foot. Now, the interesting thing about this is that's when the monkeys decided to turn on us. So, unfortunately, Chris was carried away by the monkeys, and we didn't see him for the rest of the trip. We're still kind of looking for him, but we think they've made him their god. Next slide. So, I was still a bit peeved at the Bahamian scooter driver, so I had him drive me on a tour of the island. Meanwhile, everyone else decided they wanted to go to the beach and do sandcastles and planking on the beach. It was a lot of fun for them. Okay, can I get the next slide? Oh, I'm sorry, this one's upside down. Can we flip that around? There, that's much better. Well, our vacation was kind of winding up by that point, so we all had to get back on the plane. This time, however, we were ready for the plane, and we got drunk before we even got on the plane. They had to carry us up onto the plane and stuff at least one of us in one of the overhead bins, as it was. Luckily, the captain was sober this time. However, he was a little bit late, and he was still running to the plane, keys in hand, as we were boarding. Okay, final slide. Alright, so this is where we were trying to explain to Chris's parents what happened to Chris when he was gone. And so we were acting it out, and this is us attempting to show that he is now the god of the monkeys as they watch him and worship him and stick fingers up their noses for him. It was a great vacation, and I highly recommend the Bahamas to everyone. Thank you.